Allie Davis, a sports agent, gets up extra early to book clients and keep up with her coworkers. Brandon, her assistant, guides her to her work at Summit Worldwide Management. Allie is confident that she will be promoted to partner, which she has been working hard for. On the elevator down, Allie sees her attractive neighbor, whom she refers to as Captain Fucktastic. She attempts to attract his attention but cannot because he is listening to music. She tells Brandon that she wishes she could know what's going on inside his thoughts. The two arrive at SWM, which is mainly male-dominated. Allie arrives with the other males for a meeting in which her boss, Nick, is preparing to select the new senior vice president, and he tosses a football to his chosen candidate. Ali intercepts it, assuming it was for her, but it was for Eddie, the man sitting 2 seats next to her. Ali confronts Nick about why she wasn't promoted. Nick admits that Ali works hard, but she doesn't get along with the other males. Ali storms out, telling everyone in the building that she will sign emerging basketball phenom Jamal Berry and demonstrate to others why she deserves the position. Allie travels to spend time with her father Skip at the boxing gym he manages before joining him for dinner. Skip recommends a new bartender named Will, who Allie finds attractive. She stays there to introduce herself, and Will prepares her a special cocktail. They go to his residence to have sex, but Allie is very aggressive. She wakes up in the morning to discover Will's son Ben wearing her underwear on his head. She realizes she's late for work, and as she rushes out, she notices a picture of Will and his wife. Allie leaves quickly, disappointed that he failed to inform her that he is married with a child. Allie goes to meet her co-workers while they try to work out a deal with Jamal and his father, Joe Dalla, who want a magazine cover position. However, Allie must negotiate with basketball legend Lisa Leslie before sharing with Joe. Lisa rejects, throwing Joe's intention to collaborate with Allie out the door. To make matters worse, Brandon reveals to Allie that she has a used condom stuck to her back. Allie attends Mari's bachelorette celebration alongside her best pals, Olivia and Chiara. The others see Allie's depression, but they agree that she has a horrible relationship with men. Olivia then says that she hired a psychic named Sister to read their fortunes. Allie goes first, and Sister reads her cards to discover Allie's professional frustrations and a possible romance with Will. When Allie confesses her concerns, Sister offers her a foul-smelling tea to help her. Later, the ladies head to a bar to dance. Allie gets drunk and tries to dance, only to trip and fall unconscious. After waking up in the hospital, Allie hears what her doctor thought about drinking and using cocaine on the job. When she brings it up, he refuses to say anything. Allie is met by her pals, and Brandon drives her to work. On the way, Allie overhears Brandon's snide remarks about her before they both understand she can hear his thoughts. She flips out and becomes overwhelmed when she arrives at work and discovers that she can only hear men's thoughts, which are mostly sex-related or reveal terrible secrets. She and Brandon pay Sister a visit later that day to attempt to make things right, but Sister is powerless to help. She tells Allie that she may use this to her advantage at work and go ahead of her male co-workers. Allie's first use of her new gift is to learn from her co-worker Kevin that several of the guys are holding a secret poker night. Allie arrives at Ethan's house and discovers Nick there, along with Joe and Kevin, Mark Cuban, Grant Hill, and Shaquille O'Neal. Allie reads the guys' thoughts and defeats the majority of the other guys until it's only her and Joe. She folds because she believes it will keep her on Joe's good side. He is satisfied. Joe brings Jamal to SWM to hear Kevin's proposal about how they can market Jamal's status. Kevin shows a silly rap video with Jamal's face pasted in, but Allie can see and hear that Jamal and Joe dislike it. She stands up and attempts to appeal to Jamal based on what she has heard from him, but she also completely rejects Kevin's suggestion. He goes into her office to confront her about how she made him appear, but Ali claims that Kevin was the one who voted her down so that Eddie could win, but she then overhears Kevin thinking the opposite, and he freely admits that he sees how she draws in crowds and was actually cheering for her. She says that if she were a guy, they would describe her as driven, but Kevin believes that everyone would simply call her a dick. Ali approaches Joe and Jamal on their way out and asks them to a basketball game over the weekend, but Joe prefers to spend that time with his family, and he does not believe Ali is a family person. That's when Will and Ben came in to get Ali's driver's license, which she left at their house, and she sees it as an opportunity to pretend that Will and Ben are her husband and son. This helps Joe trust Ali, and he agrees to attend the game. After returning the license, Ben reveals that his mother died a while back, and Ali feels bad for thinking Will was a cheater. She tries to make things right by inviting the two of them to the game. Ali joins the boys in the skybox for the game, pretending that Will and Ben are her family. Ben announces his upcoming birthday and requests a race car cake, which Ali agrees to make for him. He then gives her a surprise embrace. Outside the skybox, Ali introduces Jamal to Carl Anthony Towns, and Jamal freaks out internally, but keeps his calm as he meets his idol. Joe then tells Ali that he is eager to sign with SWM. Brandon discovers Ali talking to Will and convinces her to go on a double date with Mari and her fiancé James. Ali also tells Brandon that a guy in the office named Danny is closeted and has a crush on him, and that Brandon should pursue him. The two have an instant connection and decide to start playing fantasy football together. Ali and Will join Mari and James in a pool hall. Ali overhears James talking about having sex with their waitress, and Ali accidentally goes to whack him in the nuts with the pool stick, causing him to sit out the game and reflect on how Mari only hangs out with Ali because Ali can't get a guy. Ali then overhears Will having truly beautiful thoughts about her, and they return to his apartment for sex. She lowers her hostility and agrees to make it a mutual thing, leading to great sex for the two of them. Ali eventually introduces Will and Ben to Skip. Skip is first wary of Will, but he warms up to him when he realizes what a loving father he is and that he and Ali have genuine feelings for each other. Just as things were looking brighter, everyone at work noticed Joe holding a press conference to announce that he is taking Jamal to China as part of a transaction organized by Ethan, who has left SWM for another agency. Nick is enraged, and while he wants to fire Ali, he says he won't do so right away, and Ali assumes it's for sexist or racist reasons, so she challenges him to fire her. He then approaches Will outside and tells him that Ali was only using him to make a deal with Joe. Will gets hurt and leaves Ali. Ali subsequently attends Mari's wedding and is quite drunk. She overhears many thoughts, particularly one from James regarding his affair with Mari's cousin Gabby. As the couple reads their vows, Ali interrupts and begins drunkenly talk about her gift. Brandon tries to stop her, claiming he's doing it as a friend, but Ali coldly reminds him they're not friends and he's just her assistant. He leaves her after that. Ali reveals James and Gabby's affair, and Gabby apologizes to Mari, claiming that James told her they were on break. Ali then reveals that Chiara's husband is having an affair with another man. This causes chaos as the ladies fight, and another woman takes a vase and accidentally knocks Ali out with it. Ali awakens in the hospital again and meets with the same doctor, but she is now unable to understand his thoughts. He does, however, mention that he has undergone detox and gone to treatment to help himself. Ali realizes that no one is there for her, because she destroyed all of her relationships. Ali asks Sister if she can obtain more tea to restore her talent, but Sister says she drank it all and only heard the voices of Joan Rivers and Tupac, who don't get along. Ali first apologizes to Brandon at work for how she treated him. After forgiving her, he informs her that he and Danny are now in a relationship. They talk about Jamal, and she realizes she didn't listen to what he truly wanted. She goes to see him at the park, where he enjoys playing basketball, and she shoots some hoops with him to convince him to stay in Atlanta, where he is happier. Ali then joins her friends at dinner. They are still upset with her, but she apologizes and offers to pay for their Margarita Mondays from now on. They forgive her. The NBA drafts occur, and Jamal remains in Atlanta. Joe talks to Ali and expresses gratitude to her for making Jamal happy. Nick arranges another meeting with the boys and he chooses to promote Ali. However, she decides she no longer wants to be a part of the guys' club, so she leaves and starts her own agency with Kevin as her partner, bringing all of her clients with her. She even decides to make Brandon an agent because he has wanted it for a long time and has an excellent understanding of sports. Ali attends to Ben's birthday party and brings him the cake he requested. Will is still furious with her, but Ali apologizes and encourages him to give her another chance. He agrees as long as they take things slowly for now. They kiss. The movie ends with Ali, Will, and Ben walking together around the park, while Ali discusses her agency's goals.